European integration and centrifugal trends in some member states.
Europe is made of very heterogeneous societies. Aiming to bring its citizens closer together, the European Union and its anti-discrimination laws and the Copenhagen criteria for accession demand respect for cultural diversity and protection of minorities. The project of European integration and the Committee of Regions both aim for economic and political stability, also for transnational collaboration, stronger interaction of regional actors into the policy-making decisions and wider integration of minorities. However, minorities did not feel like they belonged in the nation-states they were citizens, so it led to separatist movements that were incompatible with a boardless Europe. The Catalans have long regarded themselves as pro-European. Membership of the Union has been a further incentive for both to push for independence, as it provides a framework in which secession can be managed. Up to this day, there is no general rule of international law or a European Union rule that expressly regulates this particular situation. Therefore, no rule prevents a new state arising out of a process of independence from an already member state of the European Union, from becoming a new member, without having to overcome the usual accession. If the independence of Catalonia were to occur, there are different possible scenarios in relation to the European Union. There are internal enlargement options, whereby the new Catalan state continues to be part of the EU, either without any break, or with a short break and then readmission, with two options, through fast-track accession or ordinary accession. Other options would be bilateral agreements, whereby the new Catalan state is kept outside the European Union but enters in agreements with it, which includes trade agreements, cooperation agreements, and association agreements. Lastly, the option of becoming a member of the European Economic Area, whereby the new state is kept outside the European Union but is associated to European Free Trade Association Treaty with Iceland, Liechtenstein, Norway, and Switzerland, and enters into the agreement with the European Union. The EU has given a step back in the issue, implying that it is an internal problem that Spain has to deal with their own law. Moreover, they have major issues such as Brexit. European leaders are against a secessionist process in the European territory, with Jean-Claude Juncker proclaiming that they didn't want an EU comprised of 98 states in 15 years. Marixel Serret stated that the European institutions should have intervened to pave the way of political dialogue between Spain and Catalonia. There are both Scottish and Irish left-wing liberals that are against EU's actions in the issue, and demand that a change has been made. The EU should have encouraged an earlier dialogue, condemn police violence against Catalans, and try to deal with the causes, not the symptoms.